and welcome to the 80s, the podcast that uses your vote to determine the most totally legendary 80s thing. Since the game Simon sold 10 million copies in America by the end of 1982. In Cleveland, Ohio, I'm Keith Marsteller. Joining me from Seattle, Washington, it's the creator of the 80s-ist, my longtime friend, my stalwart co-host, and he, like Simon, also makes cute noises if you press just the right spots at the right time. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Joe Walk. Hey, Joe!
Hey, Keith. So I was sitting down yesterday and listening to some Prince, getting ready for today's show.
Nice.
Yeah, and I had Purple Rain on, and I was enjoying it quite a bit.
Of course.
And then Darling Nikki came on, and
yeah.
Well, Keith, I was shocked.
Shocked? Now, why would you be shocked?
Well, it was so racy.
Dude, this wasn't your first time listening to Purple Rain, was it?
No, I listened to it all the time as a kid.
So then why were you shocked this time?
Well, Keith, I hadn't remember that song being, so sexual.
You didn't remember Darling Nikki being sexual?
No.
What the hell did you think it was about, man?
I don't know. I thought I remembered it being about, two friends who meet up in a hotel lobby and one of them likes reading magazines.
What?
Yeah.
And what the hell did you think he meant with all those lines about grinding?
I don't know. I guess I thought it was a reference to fresh pepper.
Okay, we're done here. I can't, even for the sake of the bit, continue pretending that either of us is that stupid.
I was very innocent in the early 80s, man.
No, shut it down, man. Shut it down. This intro is over. It's done.
All right. Fair enough.
We were pretty innocent back then, though. I mean...
No, truly.
I mean, it was 1984 when this album came out. I was 14 most of that year. You were 13 most of that year.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're pretty innocent still. Well, Joe...
It was pretty dewy-eyed.
Yeah, for sure. Well, welcome back to the 80s-est, everyone.
Welcome back.
Joe, today is our 54th show of Season 3, Legends Only.
The big 54, Legends Only.
Show 54, where are you? We will match up.
Well, that's a reference everyone gets.
Everyone will get that if you're in your 80s. You'll get that one. Shit. This is it, man. It's the Prince regional final today. So the last two songs that got voted for, there's two songs left in this region. Today we're going to put them up against each other and send one of them to the final four, Joe. And
oh boy.
Just for housekeeping purposes, like we're going to do this one Monday.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wednesday we're going to do the Michael Jackson region final.
Okay.
Yeah, exciting. Friday, we're going to do some duets. Then,
of course,
next week, we come back and we do the Madonna region final. And then the Springsteen region final. Wow. And then more duets. And then at that point, we will have a final four. And the next week...
We got our final four. Wow.
Yeah, the next week, we're going to do the two final four matchups. Mm-hmm. And then finally, the following week, we're going to have... finals for everything. And so we got a little bit less than a month left to go here, and it's going to be all difficult choices from here on.
Strap in, folks.
Strap in because, there's some tough ones here. So
yeah. Or strap on.
Or strap on. And so...
We're not picky.
We're leaving behind the two matchups per episode bit because... There's just one matchup left in this region.
That's right. We are in the Elite Eight.
Whew. So, and we're gonna take it down to the final four, starting right now with the tale of the tape.
Fight!
2 songs enter. 1 song leaves.
It's the tale of the tape. He's out!
In the third round of action in the Prince region, number 1 seed Purple Rain faced off against 5 seed Every Breath You Take in what many anticipated to be the most close challenge Prince has faced so far. And the song that you chose to advance to the regional final is Purple Rain with a dominant 86% of the vote.
Oh my goodness. End of the road for the Police, who I thought were going to put up a lot bigger numbers than 14%.
People don't like the Police right now, Keith.
That's true.
Yeah, our number 1 seed, Purple Rain, by Prince, is from the 25-time platinum album of the same name. Right? The song was released September 26th, 1984, and would chart, believe it or not, only at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100.
We have lamented that fact many a time, but I think we have, at this point, ground that information into the listeners that Purple Rain was only a number 2 hit.
Well, we talk about it a lot because it's shocking, Keith.
It's one of the biggest anthems of a generation, and it was not a number 1 hit because of some stupid foreigner song, right?
This is injustice incarnate.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, Purple Rain has got to face somebody in Prince's regional final. Who will it be?
Who?
Well, in the bottom half of the bracket, 2 seed, With or Without You, took on 3 seed, I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. And in extremely close voting for a very long time, it went back and forth, but it ended up that the song you chose to advance to the regional final, along with Purple Rain, is... It's an upset, folks. 3 seed, I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me, 58% of the vote. So a late surge put Whitney over the top. Now, of course, I Want to Dance with Somebody was the lead single from her second album. Whitney was a number 1 single in 1987 and was on the charts for about half a year. And
had legs, that song.
Had legs. And so now U2 is also out of the competition along with the Police. Those guys are fighting in some imaginary consolation bracket for third place in the region. So, Purple Rain, I Want to Dance with Somebody, 2 very different tunes. We're going to give you some good pieces of them back to back. I mean, dude, that first note of that song hits.
Yeah.
And it's over.
Yeah. Yep.
So good.
I never meant to call you in your sorrow. I never meant to call you in your pain. I'm the one who wants to have you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it. And let me guide you to the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Well, there you go. That's 3 minutes of that song uninterrupted.
Not enough, Keith.
Instead of skipping around this time, I just gave it to you straight. If you don't know what I'm singing about up here, come on, raise up your hand. All right, anyway, here it comes. Some completely different vibes, Joe. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. That noise, Jesus. There you go. That's 3+ uninterrupted minutes of I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. And so,
there you go.
Joe, wow, there you go. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Not sure it matters who.
No, somebody who loves me. It does matter.
Oh, you're right. Somebody.
It's got to be somebody
who
loves me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So that's the back-to-backer. It gave me a lot to think about.
Yes.
So let's find out how we ranked these guys. Joe, I didn't prep this. Pick a number 1 through 15. We really need more of these for another season, but
we got to retire all these after this season, man. We got to freshen it up. Let's go 9.
9.
Joe, I didn't say songs people in their 80s want to listen to.
Keith, that song is as sad and flaccid as Elon Musk's dick.
As true today as it ever was, Joe.
100%. It's still flaccid, folks.
It's so flaccid.
Okay, Doge may be gone, but his impotence is not. Okay.
That's right.
Our number 1 seed, Prince and Purple Rain, that's our number 1 seed overall because I had it ranked number 1. You had it ranked number 1. It's dual responsibility because it's at the top of both of our lists.
That's
there
it.
you have it.
Well, you and I don't fight, but we also don't really agree on everything musically in the world.
Definitely not.
But we fucking agreed on that one. That is the one thing we got right together.
Yeah.
I mean, look at our duets ratings, guys. They're all over the place. Anyway, Whitney Houston, though, our 3 seed in this Prince region, is our overall 9 seed. And interestingly, we got Joe rating Whitney at 5.
That's right. Got him right.
5. And I had her at 21. Mm-hmm. And of course, everyone knows my reasons are number of hits. So yours was a vibe, a feel, which you recognize her as one of the absolute masters. I mean, she almost, in your eyes, had her own region with a 5
Almost,
seed.
yeah.
Almost.
Look. Whitney Houston was, and
yeah.
Some people might want to dismiss her. Some people might make mean jokes about her, Denny. But
Oh shit.
But look, I'm sorry. She was a cultural force.
She was.
I mean, think how few singers are so big that people are like, let's put them in movies. What the hell?
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was that big. She was not an actress, and yet
she was a better actor than Madonna.
Oh, you're fucking right. She
and
was
a better
Madonna.
singer, to be
Stinks
honest.
on fucking hot ice.
But anyway, so the responsibility here was joint. However, I'm giving it a Joe plus rating as you top 5'd her, and so respect. All right. Well, it's time to remind folks, and of course, this evolves over the course of a season. How do we feel about these songs?
You cannot hold us to our last
right.
protestations about this.
That's right.
That's not
This
the right word.
evolves.
Anyway.
So, do we like these songs?
The way it has to be, 'cause that's the way I like it.
New Keith, this song is a steaming pile of doo-doo.
Oh, nice. I didn't know I was pressing that one, but there we go. Good to hear Marcia's voice. All right, we're going to start with a reminder of our deep, deep love for the 1 seed Purple Rain. Joe?
Yeah, you don't have to ask. You know this.
Yeah.
You know this, and I don't have to ask you. Because I know.
Everything Joe was about to say about this song, I agree with 100%.
That's right. It goes without saying. How about I want to dance with somebody,
love.
Keith? How do you feel about that?
It's, I've used this word a lot. I probably, if you drank every time I said it, you would get slightly buzzed. It's so earnest, Joe. It's hard. I say it about Huey Lewis. I say it about a couple other artists. There's like a true heart behind the song, even though it may be a little bit of a frivolous song, a little bit of a silly pop dance song. Mm-hmm. I kind of like it. I don't seek it out, but it's a feel good song. I like it enough, I guess. How about you?
Here's the thing. I was not buying Whitney Houston albums in my teens.
No.
I was not listening to her by choice. But I'll be goddamned if I don't get happy when I hear her these days. Because
there's a buoyancy to it.
Really, really just takes me back to catching the bus at the end of my grandparents' quarter-mile-long driveway from 10 Springs Lake.
Yes.
And
I love that you mentioned that. Yeah, because we both had quarter-mile-long runs. Because where my folks live, there's very long street to get out to Route 45, and you were running.
They weren't pulling into your. They weren't pulling up to your folks' house.
There's nowhere to turn around up there. At the time.
Right.
And yours, you were going out on Western Reserve Road. Is that where you were?
Berlin Station Road. And the old campground that
awesome.
They did not come back, so I had to hike. I had to hike all the fucking way out there every day,
and then get on the bus.
I get on the bus,
and then hear Whitney Houston.
And I don't know, man. I didn't love middle school or high school, but it doesn't matter. Whitney Houston stays with me, so I like this song.
There you go. All right.
That's long-winded. Man.
Hey, we only got one matchup, so we got,
That's true.
it was good. We filled a little bit of time. All right. Well, now we can discuss the pillars and anything else you want to say about these songs, and let's hit it.
All right, for Donald.
So, I heard this "That's the Way It Has to Be" song like out in the wild, and I was like,
Really?
oh wait, there's other parts to this song, like because I'm so used to hearing just that one clip.
Yeah. That's all you need, really.
Yeah, I was like, oh, right. Yeah, there's verses and stuff. Anyway, all right, Joe, we've got the classic things that I like to discuss, the four pillars of the cultural, value, the experiential vibe, the production, and then the legendary status for this season.
All right, where do you want to start with this?
Well, I was going to let you choose. What do you think is the...
Let's take them in order, man. Let's take them in order. Let's go cultural.
Yeah, well, you did already just say moments earlier, Whitney Houston, a cultural force, right?
Yeah, she was. Look, again, whether or not you were into her music, and I wasn't, she was huge. She was all over the place in the 80s. For sure. She had...
And into the 90s with that...
And into the 90s, yeah. Many pop hits. And then segued into movies, then sad reality TV shows.
Yeah. And then dying too young and all that. Yeah.
But she was huge. And as far as like her influence goes, look at the singers that came up after her. Look at Brandy. Look at any number of people who looked up to her as children and then emulated her.
Yeah, right. There's a whole host of, I don't know if they were necessarily clones, but folks to whom then this kind of power singing was opened up to, like a Mariah Carey later on in the 90s, right? Even maybe in the late 80s, you could argue Taylor Dayne with her strong voice kind of rode the coattails of Whitney there. Although she was definitely going full hardcore dance.
It's true.
Yeah, but so there's no doubt that Whitney Houston had a cultural footprint and maybe not as much lasting legacy as Prince.
No.
But during the 80s, they were close to being the same caliber of star. Like they were A-list stars.
Definitely A-list stars. I'm going to give the edge here to Prince because man, think of the people that he wrote songs for.
Yeah.
So like how many songs he wrote for other acts that were huge.
Yeah, the talent levels, like Whitney might be a better vocalist by a hair, but Prince is a better instrumentalist and a better songwriter because Whitney wasn't writing the songs.
10,000%. Prince was a songwriting legend. He was a guitar god.
Guitar chops are insane, dude. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. I think that's what put him over the top for being kind of my favorite of the era. Because I was into Van Halen, and then this was a different kind of guitar mastery, but still guitar mastery nonetheless.
Yeah, and as far as cultural impact goes, you want to talk about someone else who was so huge that they're like, put him in movies.
Let's write a movie. Oh,
yeah,
Purple Rain. Hey, let's
Under the Cherry Moon. What? No one remembers that one.
Yeah, that one will struggle to make it into the 80s movie bracket.
I never saw it.
There you go.
Never came close.
Anyway, so you're saying maybe cultural edge goes to Prince here.
I think so. Although, but I want to.
That could change based on where you grew up, though, right? And like, yeah,
that's true. That's true. But I do want to say, Whitney belongs here. I don't think that Whitney Houston in the final matchup of this region is
It's not, I mean, it was a mild upset over YouTube, but it's not an outlandish upset. Like it's not like the Jets being here, right?
Right. That would be just a crime against God's will.
Right. This could have been Police against U2. It would be a completely different vibe.
That's true.
But it's this. And I agree with you that I think she belongs here. She earned that 3 seed with a large number of memorable hits over the entirety of the decade, and then maintained fame into the 90s, and had her biggest hit in the 90s with the Dolly Parton song "I Will Always Love You." But
so experiential,
experiential for me is hands down to Prince. I had
100%.
Purple Rain. I had the albums that followed. I followed him into the new Power Generation. Those albums. Somewhere in early 90s, I jumped off the train and got into, alt and grunge and stuff like that. But, I'd kind of follow, you'd hear a new Prince song. You'd be like, all right, he's still doing it,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But experientially, I was DJing dances. I was dropping Let's Go Crazy to start a dance,
Right.
I was not starting I want to dance with somebody to start a dance, which is a viable thing to do.
No, but
it's not what I
you did. I'm sure you got requests for Whitney Houston songs.
100%. Yeah.
But
I was starting it with Let's Go Crazy. And when I wanted a chance to dance, if a girl, not often, but when a girl wanted to dance with me, I would throw on Purple Rain. I would throw on Purple Rain because I had time to go out, dance, and then leave the dance floor at like the 6-minute mark and to get back to be able to change records. So experientially huge for me. What about you?
Same for me. I mean, I owned Prince albums, did not own Whitney Houston albums. I liked Prince. I sought it out and listened to it. I did not seek out Whitney Houston, but like I said, the songs still take me right back. And she kind of was all over the atmosphere of the 80s, and so, by osmosis, I absorbed some Whitney Houston, even if I didn't seek it out. But the edge goes to Prince.
Now, the next one, if you talk about the production here, Prince has got some great musicianship here, and there is certainly synth going on, and there is certainly some drum machine going on, and
reverb.
And Prince has got his guitar going, but when I listen to those back to back, like the corny, ridiculous overproduction of the 80s, to me was hands down like a Whitney Houston, that song.
Yeah.
It's almost, kind of cartoonishly, ridiculously 80s sounding. It's more...
Agreed.
Yeah, I think it's more of the decade to show to a kid and say, listen to this sound.
Yeah,
whereas
definitely.
Prince, you might show to your kid and say, listen to this because it's awesome.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, my kid has been listening to Prince lately.
Oh.
Just on his own, which is pretty great.
It's pretty great. And so he must like it.
Yeah.
To some extent, yeah.
Truly, yes. He is not listening to Whitney Houston.
Do you have anything you want to say more about the production stuff?
No, I agree with you. From the opening sounds of I Want to Dance with Somebody.
You hit that thing and it just...
Who loves me.
The claps.
Yeah, there it is.
That fake steel drum thing or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
That is so
That
computerized.
is really fucking 80s.
Yeah, and then that up down like yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and the beginning of Purple Rain, I mean, just so completely awesome, but
yeah. But it's not as of the decade.
It is a more timeless classic, I think.
Right.
Even though it uses the tools of the decade, I think you've said this before, it uses them responsibly, right? Or
right.
In a more tasteful way. Like
it's not drunk on the excesses of the 80s.
Right. It's like OMD versus the Jets, right? It's like that kind of, oh, this is tastefully done. Oh, I love this. It's like I melt with you against Wild Wild West, right? Like it's
fucking I Melt With You should have gone farther, man.
I mean, it made it to the last 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway. Doesn't matter which one.
Now, so try to tease out legendary from cultural. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Talk to me about who you think is a bigger legend here. I mean, yes, you can look at the numbers and say, okay, it's Prince. He's a 1 seed.
Yeah. But
what if I gave you the assignment to argue that Whitney Houston is more legendary? Could you do it as a rhetorical exercise?
I could put an argument for her legendary status. She is that stereotypical tale of a star that burns too brightly.
Yeah.
She hit the highest of highs. She hit the pinnacle of success in the music industry, and she had a precipitous fall. And that's pretty legendary.
Yeah.
I mean, someone who was so huge and so beloved, and then had such a tragic kind of decline and end.
Yeah.
Is pretty legendary. I mean,
and Prince had a tragic decline and end just a little, later. He was 50 something, I think, when he passed.
Yeah.
Whereas was Whitney late 30s, early 40s when
she had to have been in her 40s, I think.
Yeah.
She looked 75 at the end, but
oh no.
Yeah.
She was actually 48. Okay, so there you go.
There you go.
Passed away in 2012.
Oh, wow. Sorry. So not that much longer. But I have to say, I think Prince.
Her downfall was much more visible.
Yeah.
I didn't know Prince was 57 and passed in 2016. So nearly a full decade older than her, but died 4 years later.
Right.
Anyway, legendary status, both Hall of Famers. Whitney with a generational vocal talent, Prince with generational multi-instrumentalist talent and songwriting talent. It's just both legends.
So
for me,
point something out.
Yeah,
is that the city of Minneapolis?
Yeah,
right. Is even to this day celebrates Prince and takes pride in the fact that he was based there, and his purpleness is a huge part of them of their culture still.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Paisley Park is now a museum.
Right.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston was from someplace down south, right?
I don't recall, actually.
Right, me either. You know what? You know why? Because she's not as legendary as Prince, to the point where her hometown continues
she's from Newark, New Jersey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Newark.
Really? At least born there.
Maybe it's just the fact that her name's Houston that really threw me.
And she comes from, a musical family. Her mother, famous gospel singer.
Right.
Her aunt was like Dionne Warwick or something,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, there is something to that. But yeah, I can see you edging the legendary to Prince, as I feel like I am as well.
Yeah.
But
again, it's not that Whitney isn't legendary.
It's not a blowout victory.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I don't think any of these are runaways, except maybe production in favor of Whitney.
Right.
But I think I'm ready to do a verdict if you are, Joe.
I'm all set.
All right. Well, Joe, 16 songs entered. Only one leave.
Oh, boy.
And tonight, it is Purple Rain against I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. And the 1 seed Purple Rain is our favorite. Actually, both are odd. And so I will be going first regardless. And Whitney gave me pause here. I did not just steamroll for my Prince vote, but I am going with Prince. He ticked 2.5 out of the 4 boxes for me in the pillars. And a personal, if it were tied, I would have tipped the 1 seed or tipped to my favorite. But I think Prince objectively got it for me. And where do you come out on this?
No, I'm the same. It was not a blowout. I mean, I think you put Prince over most other people in the bracket, and it's a blowout for me. But this was somewhat close-ish.
I think Whitney gave me more pause than if U2 had won.
Yeah.
Whereas I consider U2 maybe to have come more into their own in the 90s even.
Right.
Even though, I mean, plenty of
yes,
big
Denny,
hits.
we know they were big in the 80s.
Anyway, so there you go, folks.
Yep. There it is.
We have made our pronouncements. You have had a different upbringing, a different experience. You grew up in a different city than we did, most likely,
Right.
unless you're
Yep.
Dr. Janet.
In which case,
yeah.
you're right there with us.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what
so,
does it mean
you're,
to you? Yeah.
You're gonna register your votes by going to our Substack, which is the 80zest.substack.com.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and then also, if you're floating around on social media, you can find us by searching for the 80s-est podcast on Blue Sky.
Nice job not fumbling the 80s-est part today.
That's right.
Speaking of
Suck it, Dash.
Speaking of the 80s-est, that's what you should search for when you're looking for us on Spotify. And by now you've liked and subscribed, but if you haven't, it's time. And we thank you guys so much for listening to this show. We really appreciate it. We're not making money. We're here to have fun. We appreciate you doing it with us. So
Wait. We're not making money?
yeah, sorry, Joe. Those checks. I meant to tell you that's just me giving you money because
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's
yeah,
so
we're
sweet
not
of you.
we're not actually making anything here. That's how I keep you hanging on.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's
I owe you
gonna
one, big guy.
yeah, that's going to be all the time we have for today. But join us next time on the 80sist. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to battle out the Michael Jackson regional final. Will MJ's rampant pedophilia continue unchecked?
I just gotta really quickly point out that you have pedophilia written with that fancy A and E melding thing
That's
in the middle
that's
there.
called thanks to big props to my friend Beth Harrison for teaching me about a decade ago that AE melt thing is called a ligature.
A ligature. Well, now, aren't we fancy?
Fancy. There's an OE one that you would put in fetus, you know,
Right.
with the OE. Anyway, yes, will Michael Jackson's rampant pedophilia continue unchecked? Well, find out next time on the 80sist. Until then, on behalf of Joe Wack, this is Keith Marsteller saying...
Oh, hey,
your
Keith,
feet-
sorry, actually.
Yeah.
Before we go, do you remember Simon?
The game? Yeah. Joe, everyone remembers Simon. I mean, I actually had one. Can we
I've been
finish?
thinking about it. That game was a metaphor for my entire teenage existence.
Oh, okay.
4 buttons. 4 colors. Simon tells you what to do, you repeat it back. Red, blue, yellow, green, over and over, getting faster and faster until you inevitably fail.
I mean, it's just a memory game, Joe. You don't have to...
Is it? Is it? That was my whole life. My dad, Joe, mow the lawn. Me, mow the lawn. But oops, I got engrossed in a comic and forgot. My mom, Joe, clean your room. Me, clean my room. But then I fell asleep and it stayed dirty. That alternative girl, Julie from Pennsylvania. Joe, just be yourself. Me, just be myself. Take her to see Aerosmith. That wasn't Julie, by the way. That was Stephanie.
Damn it.
Beep, 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 beep. All wrong.
You're comparing your teenage angst to a children's toy, Joe. You gotta...
And just like Simon, every time I thought I was getting good at life, it would speed up. School, girls, figuring out how to talk to people. Beep, beep, beep. Game over. Start from the beginning.
You know the game is called Simon just because of Simon Says, right? It's not that deep of a metaphor.
And you couldn't even turn it off without hearing that sad little descending tone. Wow, 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 wow. That was me leaving every school dance.
Okay, I will admit, that turn-off tone is demoralizing. All right.
Once again we two compete. You're the one I have to beat. One of us must face defeat. Victory would be so sweet. Simon, you're the challenge of a lifetime. Thank you, Simon.
Okay.
Well, for a kids commercial, that goes pretty hard.
It does. It's like this guy walks in. There's a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna post this with the post tonight because
Please do.
It's so fucked up. This kid walks in. He's all 80s style, of course, and he like kind of points at Simon like, "I want you." And it's like an arena, and the guy, everyone's all like going with him, cheering for him, and he's hitting buttons furiously, and it's going crazy.
Yeah.
There's this one spot. I want to see if I can needle drop it.
Simon. What Simon?
Simon!
Once again.
Like it's the challenge of a lifetime. Oh, I mean, like, did you have a Simon, by the way?
I did not.
Did you ever play the game Simon? Like, are you
I mean,
familiar with it?
I have a familiarity with it.
Yeah.
But I had another one. I had a different thing.
You had a different thing. All right.
Yeah.
I had a Simon at one point. It was like secondhand. Somebody got tired of their Simon and gave it to me or something.
Got it.
But
Got it.
I was okay at it. I mean, it's just something you play basically on your own. I think it had multiplayer modes, but
no one ever did that.
Yeah, no one did that.
If you're together with your friends, you're not like, hey, let's break out the Simon.
Right, but this was a thing that existed in that space before video games.
Right.
Like I had an Atari, but I didn't have my Commodore 64 yet.
I mean, this might have been concurrent with like your handheld football game or your handheld Space Invaders, things like
exactly. Yeah, because this was released in like 79, but by the end of it didn't hit till 81, 82. By the end of 82, there were 10 million of them floating around the country, which is a lot because our population was less back then and et cetera. No internet, But yeah, so that was kind of in that between the Atari and the Commodore 64 for me. But and there were times when you're not allowed to play the Atari by your parents, and so you could play Simon though. They didn't mind that.
That time for me, Keith, was always. I was never allowed to play the Atari by my parents.
Sorry, man.
Hey, dude.
It made you a better person. You know everything about theater that I don't know because I was playing Atari while you were playing parts in the theater.
I was reading. I read a lot.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, damn it.
There you go. Well, Joe, thanks for saying that Simon was like your teenage years, even though it really wasn't.
It was not. Not at all.
But I appreciate it. That's our show, folks, and we'll see you for the pedophile region coming up next.
Woohoo!